time.
This military report is brought to you by Coleman University.
All right, though the war in Afghanistan is winding down, there will still be more deployments ahead for San Diego's military.
New at 6 o'clock, 10 News military reporter Bob Lawrence explains how medical teams are preparing to take on the worst.
This is no drill. It's an actual Marine forward operating base in Afghanistan under attack, and there are casualties. First treated by a corpsman, the wounded are put on a chopper to receive a higher level of care.
Make a hole, coming in.
And this is where the wounded would be taken, to a shock trauma platoon.
Keep talking to me, keep talking to me.
This, of course, is a drill, but the wounded actor is wearing what's called a cut suit.
All right, got the belly open.
Which allows surgeons to practice the techniques that would save a wounded warrior's life. Lieutenant Commander Elliot Ross.
Never worked with a cut suit. It was impressive.
And as they would in Afghanistan, the wounded are brought into a landing zone by chopper as ambulances race to pick them up. Here, 9 Marines, some on stretchers and some walking wounded, who need attention. When they arrive, the shock trauma platoons go to work.
IED blast.
Lieutenant J.G. Lonnie Myers has never done this.
Getting exposed to this and kind of running through things, when and if I do get deployed, this will be a definite big help.
At Camp Pendleton, it's about 80 degrees, and in this OR, it's warm. But when they deploy to Afghanistan, it's about 120. Yet they're still using heaters inside these ORs for the patient's health. The reason is that the wounded often come in with a massive blood loss.
They tend to become profoundly hypothermic. So typically what we would do is we'd use heaters to keep the operating rooms, basically as hot as we can.
The goal here, to get the wounded stabilized enough so that they'll survive the journey to a higher level of care. Bob Lawrence, 10 News.
That is the hope. And because of this kind of training, the survival rate went from 69% in World War II to the high of 90% who make it to the hospital.